It's Texas shepherd's pie. It is a beef and chorizo. You can use plant-based, like Impossible or something like that. You can use plant-based meat substitute and plant-based chorizo. So feel free, if you're a vegetarian, to make this too. I've already got in this pot sweet potatoes and russet potatoes, 2 of each. 2 large sweet potatoes, 2 large russet potatoes. Cooking up once it comes to a boil in well-salted water. I'm going to drain off our potatoes because they're tender. I just checked them. And now you can do 2 things, guys. If you have a food mill, you can take the hot pot and put the food mill on top, dump the taters back in, and you can mill it. Or you can mash them by hand and use a hand mixer to help you make the topping. This is the topping for the shepherd's pot. You know, while I'm finishing these up, why not at least get the onions going in here? So I have a large onion, and I'm working on a jalapeno. I'm gonna add that to a little bit of olive oil or vegetable oil. You add a little salt, and that makes everybody sweat out their juices and give you their flavor. All right, give this a stir. So now this can be working while we're still working on the potato topping. I have warm milk and melted butter, about a cup of milk, and you just add as much as you need. I've got about 3/4 of a cup in there now. And I added 2 tablespoons of butter. There's already salt in the potato water. Potatoes love salt. And now we're gonna add some heat. So about 2 tablespoons of chipotle paste. Absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna put a lid on it, pop it off to the side, just keep it warm. You soften the veg, you add the meat, brown and break it up. Now the chorizo, of course, the fresh chorizo has tons of spice in it already. So really we want to focus on the even flavoring of the ground meat itself. So that's what I'm going to do. Focus on the meat itself. The ground beef needs a little salt. I know we added salt to the onion, but that was for the onion and the chili pepper. Every layer we need to season as we go in any dish. Now we're going to add, about 1/3 of a palmful each of our cumin, oregano, and pimenton. Smoked paprika. And a couple tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Always give it a good shake. Big fat splash of that. Now, once the beef browns and crumbles, then you can add in the chorizo and brown and crumble the chorizo. Now I'm adding in some fire tomatoes, some fire roasted tomatoes. I added a little bit of beef stock just to keep it saucy. Smooth out the beef and chorizo best you can. Look, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's gonna taste delicious. Don't worry about it. And then take your russet and sweet potato mixture and put that up on top. Now we top that with 1 brick. And remember, I added a little sour cream. I added a good fat dollop of the sour cream. And we top that. Just enough sharp cheddar cheese to cover. And then put that in the oven until it's bubbly and brown. So here we go. There's the shepherd's pie. There's our green onion. And then some pickled jalapeno peppers.